So why don't they have better stories? They're mostly saved by special effects. I don't know. Ridley, have you seen some of the Marvel Studios stuff recently? I don't know if they're saved by visual effects. Hey, Ridley Scott is a grumpy old man. Did you know that? Of course. Why? Why do they do this? Why, when they interview these old-timey directors who are iconic and have made cinema, if it wasn't for them, cinema wouldn't be where it is now. And when you got somebody like Martin Scorsese or anybody like, and of course Ridley Scott, why are you going to ask them about superhero movies? Why are you going to ask them about a lot of things? Because they're going to be very blunt, which I appreciate. Is Ridley Scott a nice person? I'm sure he is at times, but yeah, sometimes he sounds like a dick. Okay, sure. But if you're going to ask him about superhero movies, like the quote that says right here, end quote, it says, they're fucking boring as shit. Their scripts are not any fucking good. They're superhero movies. So why don't they have better stories? They're mostly saved by special effects. I don't know. Ridley, have you seen some of the Marvel Studios stuff recently? I don't know if they're saved by visual effects. People got offended by this. Naturally, that's just what happens. I don't know why. Because I'm just kind of going like, as much as I love the superhero genre, I respect his opinion because it's Ridley fucking Scott, who I've been watching his movies ever since I can remember. But if you're going to ask Ridley Scott, how many times have we heard Ridley Scott's kind of been under fire too, because apparently when it comes to Napoleon, there's some historical inaccuracies when it comes to the movie, and his response was basically, fuck off, were you there? Okay, that's the response that I expect from Ridley Scott. I do. Now, it doesn't seem like... I respect Ridley Scott because he's made some great, fantastic movies that I love. So when he says something and he comes off very dickish, I'm just like, okay, that's Ridley Scott. Move on. We don't have to comment about it. It's like, hey, all right, if you're offended by what he says about superhero movies, well, you should log off because you're taking it a little too seriously. Don't take it so seriously.